Hey guys, as you see from the title, I am doing a new series on my channel. We are going to be talking about Netflix's TV show on my blog. So I really want to talk to you guys more about what I'm into and my opinion on it. And I love if any of you guys who have the same interests as me to also comment down, have a conversation, make new friends, and have your own opinions as well down in the comments. And I feel like it'll be interesting to start this on my channel, and I want to see how many more of you guys actually have different opinions or the same opinions as me. And I just felt like this could be it because this is the most talked Netflix show besides Stranger Things and Riverdale and etc. But this one has to be one of my favorites ever. Pretty much people who have seen this, but if you haven't seen it, I recommend you don't watch this because there will be some spoilers. And yeah, let's just get started. But before we do, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it. I actually wanted to start this series with my older sister because she also has watched this with me, but I was thinking we could do her in a different video. I asked her the same questions and we get to see her different opinion on mine and see if you guys are interested, because I actually do want you guys to meet her. And yeah, let's just start with the questions.
And I need one here right now. Know that I don't fit in.
You didn't know already, on my blog has a trailer if you guys want to check it out, but it is such a good show. It's pretty much about a squad and so many things go on. But let's just get into the question. After watching the first episode, what was your expectations? And I really thought after the first episode that it was going to be mainly about getting Caesar out of the gang, but there was many more scenarios to get Caesar out of the gang than I thought. It was way harder than it looks, but besides that, there were many other scenarios that were going on in other people's life and different storylines in order for Caesar to get out of the gang and help him out, all just for that. And I really thought it was just going to be the main topic of him, but really it was many other topics tossed in on each episode in order to resolve that one topic, if that kind of makes sense. During the beach scene, what were my before and after reactions towards Spooky, aka Oscar, Caesar's brother? And my before reaction was I thought he was like any other cholo I knew in person. I thought he was just like whatever. I didn't make a big deal out of it. He was kind of like an obstacle blocking Caesar's life, and I kind of didn't like that. But when I watched during the beach scene, my after reaction was he's actually a pretty decent guy, and he really wanted more for himself and he wanted more for Caesar. My after reaction, he's a pretty decent guy. What do I think about Jasmine? At first I feel like she was gonna be, if you know my sister in real life, I feel like she was gonna be like her, or like loud and stuff. And Jasmine is pretty loud and stuff, and she's pretty funny. And I just like how they added, I guess, her character in it, because you need someone fun and really funny to be around there in the squad. You need to like balance out the emotion. She does kind of make you laugh once in a while during the episodes, and I thought she was pretty cool. Favorite episode? My favorite episode had to be when everyone was trapped in Ruby's place, from Oscar, Jasmine, pretty much a whole squad besides Caesar. And it was pretty funny how everyone had obstacles going through the life, from Jasmine to Monse and Olivia, and just so many fun things thrown in that episode. Even though in the ending we were all kind of like hooked on, and honestly that was my favorite because Spooky and Jasmine did make me laugh. For the next question, I'm going to read it from down here because it's actually like a big question. When Caesar said he was ready for a slow dance in public and ready to take a big step with Monse, what was my reaction towards it and Monse's response? My reaction was I thought it was kind of sweet how he wanted to take a big step because not many guys really want that. And my reaction towards Monse not wanting it, I just feel like she was kind of making making a mistake, because who wouldn't want to be with Caesar, first of all? And she should be grateful enough that a guy like him should be wanting to take a big step towards a relationship, because not many guys really do that, honestly. I just feel like she was lucky enough to have that opportunity. Okay, what were my thoughts when Olivia kissed Caesar? I really got mad because honestly I don't really ship that. I honestly ship Caesar and Monse. When a girl wants something, they actually go for it. But what Caesar did, I feel like it was kind of bad because he had a thing with Monse, and I don't think he should have done that, because he did push her away at first, but he should have just pushed her away and left. Did I think that Jamal was going to be one to tell about the kid? I really think he wasn't going to. I actually thought that Caesar was going to make it on time to say it, but when a girl wants to say something, they are right on it, because I feel like a girl should like know when they kiss someone so they can tell the other person to back off. So obviously it had to be Olivia to tell. What do I think about Jamal's storyline? I think his storyline was perfect in this series, because his is way different than the rest of the squad, because he has his own thing. He only thinks about Roller World, he thinks about football, and he thinks about his family and his friends. He is actually kind-hearted and he's not selfish, so he shares his life pretty much with everybody, when everybody just minds their own business and they don't mind to share with Jamal. And I just feel kind of bad, because I mean, Jamal deserves to be part of the squad, and I feel like he's kind of left out. But his storyline was amazing, and I feel like it was a good thing that they added that storyline into the show, because it's something to balance out the relationships and the drama and the gang and stuff, because he has his own thing going on. When Jamal found the lock code, did I think the scavenger hunt was the way for Roller World? And I think when he took off the paper, I really thought the riddle was the actual code, or I guess way to Roller World, not the lock code in the corner. Even though it was a fun twist to it. It was fun watching them hunt in that scavenger hunt and searching and going place to place. It was really entertaining, but I really thought it was the actual riddle. Did I think it was right for Monse to babysit her birth mother's kids? I think it was good, because she wants to get to know her mother even more through the kids, but I feel like she would have just been honest, but I know how hard that tends to be. It was really emotional for her to go through that. She should get the full story from her mom. If her mom like already found out that that's her daughter, she deserves to know everything. So I really want that for Monse, honestly. If that was me in real life, I wouldn't want to be kept in mystery. What do I think about the scene where Caesar had to shoot Latrell? I feel like I talked to most people about this, and most people be like, man, he was weak, he was a wimp, he had no guts. But I feel like I understand where his heart is, and I understand why he doesn't want to hurt other people, and that's why most people want him out of the gang, even himself, because he isn't, I want to say he's man enough, but he doesn't have the heart to do the things that the Santos do. But I feel like it was a terrible choice for Caesar to do it. Instead, they should have done something else about it, or they should have just left Latrell literally alone. I already knew that Latrell was going to do something that he was never actually going to leave, and that kind of upsets me, because I'm just like, I know something else is going to happen, but I never thought from the last episode that was going to happen. Thoughts on the king set? I felt like it was a gentleman move for Ruby to do that, and if a guy did that for me, I would honestly be so grateful, and I would love that guy forever, because he put out all his support, his love, his heart into making it perfect for her, and I'm just glad Olivia got to appreciate that in the end, but not really, and that kind of makes sense. What are my expectations for season 2? What do I want to happen for season 2? For Monse, I really want her to find more about the truth. I want her birth mother to find her and talk to her and let her know the truth that she found out about, like her dad when she went to the bathroom, all that stuff, and talk about the truth, because I feel like Monse deserves that. For Ruby and Olivia, I really hope Ruby does live and Olivia, because that was really upsetting for what happened, because so sad. And for Jamal, I feel like he should at least let his friends know what's up. He doesn't have to share the Roller World money. I mean, he did earn it himself, but he should at least talk to his friend. Jamal deserves to know what happened to Ruby and Olivia, honestly, and I feel like Jamal has the heart to actually make up with them. Caesar, I feel like I want the best for him, so I actually do want him to leave, but not the show. I really don't want him living that life, and I know Spooky will be pretty upset or pretty pissed at Caesar for not doing what he had to do. I just wish the best for most of the characters, honestly. My thoughts about the last episode, I watched this a lot of times, and it makes me cry even harder every time I watch it. I hate how writers on each episode, they make you like the character even more on each episode. You build your interest and you're like, wow, I really like this character. But the next thing you know, the writer ends up putting a bullet into your favorite character, and it just makes me so mad because they made you love that person and now they're just gonna kill them off or like hurt them, and that even hurts you even more. But that's what being a writer is about. It gets into your feels, your emotions. I know that Caesar is going to feel really guilty and he's going to hate himself for what happened to Ruby and Olivia. I loved the last episode, but I hated it at the same time. Last question is, who is my favorite character? And most people are gonna say this, but obviously my favorite character is Caesar. He is such a cutie and I love him so much, and I just like the character he plays. That's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, please like this video up. Like this video if you actually watched on my vlog. I want to see how many of you actually did watch that show, so I can see how many supporters there is. Also subscribe if you haven't already. It will be so much appreciated. Comment down below any of your opinion. You can comment on your favorite character, your favorite episode, answer any question I just said in the video. I'll be happy to comment back. I'd love to have a chat with you, or just make new friends down in the comments and see what interest and what same opinions or different opinions you guys have. I'd love to see that. Also, if you want to see more of these, let me know. I really like to talk about what I'm interested in. Anyways, all my social links are down in the description box as always, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.